Hello, everybody. It's what? Where are we? It's Tuesday morning. I've been up. I've been up all night. So it's in my brain. We're still real late on Monday night, and so technically that should be considered overtime. And so Rogan's gonna get a message from me requesting time and a half because there's just simply no way that A, P99 wouldn't be a union shop, and B, that I wouldn't request time and a half for said imaginary overtime. We're leaving VP. Dun, 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 dun. And we are going to. There's my dog. He just figured out I started streaming, so he's like, let's start barking. That sounds like a fun thing to do. Going to EC. Nobody's up at this hour, so nobody will be joining me. Oh, god damn it. Uh-oh. That could be a good thing. It's an email. Dun 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 dun. Uh-oh, not a follower. Let's see. Let's see. This. Huh. Dun 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 dun. Yes. Yes. Streaming now. Dun 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 dun. All right, let's get this started. Sorry, see how rude people are, interrupting me, sending me messages while I'm doing things. I guess for those of you who are here early, we can just address the big thing in the room there. I know there's a lot of tinfoil being thrown around over the recent TMO suspension and then unsuspension, and staff is horrible and blah de blah de blah. I suspended them because I was in a meeting event, Skype. I think it was Skype meeting with a representative of IB and a representative of TMO, and we talked and we went over things. And at the end of the meeting, we all agreed that we had reached a certain agreement, and so went forward with things. Then things changed. I didn't feel like dealing with it, so I pushed it off onto Deribale. He quickly glanced at it, saw I guess that there might be some merit to the story, and so he temporarily suspended the suspension. Should the suspension be reinstated, it's going to be worse than it would have been had it not been removed. So anything that spawns, whether they get it or not, they'll lose out on top of their suspension. And should they turn out to be innocent, then we didn't punish people for something they didn't do. So it's a win-win for everybody. I don't know how people are so insanely butthurt on the forums about this, but it's a thing. It is an absolute thing. Oh my god, I have 60 petitions. Jesus, guys. Jesus. Why do I have 60 petitions staring me in the face here? Dun, 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 dun. Good morning, Grim Fan. Good morning, Mester Tremo. Sorry, I'm live. I usually don't stream at 8 in the morning. But you know where else you could go for archives is youtube.com/SirkenP99. You know why? Because things are nicely labeled and it's easier to find everything. Here you get the last couple. But I guess if you just come here like every so often and just never miss anything, it's fine. That could work. But, and this is the big but, there are things on the YouTube that are not on the Twitch here. And there's things on the Twitch here that aren't on the YouTube. It's kind of a shitty way to do things, but it's just easier, and sometimes I'm lazy. EC is not really packed this morning. I bet you these are just all the RMTers who just fucking hang out in EC all day. Oh, I wish I could just ban everybody that hangs out in EC. I feel like that would clear up most of the problem right there. If any of you guys have questions, feel free to shoot off whatever in chat, since I'm not... I know I'm usually really bad with chat, and I'm really sorry about that. But it's usually because I'm in a Skype call and I'm hosting the stream, and so I get distracted. But since there's no one in a Skype call, and I'm really putting off doing petitions as long as I can, as you can see here, go ahead and rattle them off, and I'll answer anything I can. Dun, 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 dun. Big Beef, don't know. Mestromo. Yeah, there was no, and hello again. There was no stream last night. I had gotten assaulted by Comcast, and so when I'm done streaming this morning, I have a plan. I have an idea. I think I know why it's happening. I'm gonna go down, because they're not far from me. I'm gonna go there in person, and I'm gonna be like, blah diddy blah, and they're gonna be like, no, and I'm gonna be like, blah blah blah, and they'll be like, alright, calm down, mister. And then they'll give me what I want. And I'll reset everything up, and hopefully it will be okay moving forward. And so let's open the first petition of the day. Why is no blog posted in here? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I hate people that are online, so gotta check. That's the worst thing to say. I do not mean that I hate people that are online. I love people that are online. But when I'm restoring your items, long serve live, dun, 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 zone comments. When I'm restoring your items, it's much easier for me if you're offline. And so based on that, I look, I'm just going to be honest with you. There's times where I'm doing petitions and I see the person's online and I just skip right over it. Not in-game petitions. These are all forum petitions. I very rarely am doing in-game petitions at this point. I've become an expert at delegating things to Eunomia and Aussie and even Deribale. And all of them love it. They all absolutely love me for it. Alright, what happened here? Dun, 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 10528. Dun, dun, dun. And if the volume's jacked up or bad or something, let me know. I'll adjust it. It's a new mic. My headset broke, so I'm using a retarded standalone mic with a retarded headset that doesn't have a mic. And so, things. Weird Guy 508. This is your first time being able to join. I'm glad you were able to pop your cherry with me this morning. That's what we like to do in the morning. I don't know. What do you listen to the old ones? Do you listen here? Do you listen on YouTube? Where are you listening, sir? Dun, 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 dun. Restored. Resolved. Dun, 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 dun. That's one. Only 58 more to go. Checking to see if something's okay. Let's see. Setting up a thing. No. Absolutely not. Dun 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 dun. 2 petitions down, 57 to go. Just wondering, will you guys be doing more Red 999? I'm gonna try that over again. Just wondering, will you guys be able to... wow, alright, I don't know. Maybe I'm just really lacking sleep. Are we gonna do stuff for the Red server? Was playing last night, didn't see too many people low at the moment. Grim fan, I will say that, I'm gonna take a stab in the dark here and assume you're on Euro time. And I will say that Red server has a really low Euro population. And usually during prime time, Red is about 20%. It's right, it doesn't, I wouldn't say it hits 20%, but it's real close to 20% of the blue server population. And then once we get into the Euro hours, it drops to like 10 to 15% at best. And I don't know why that is. So, well, I know why it is. It's because we don't have a lot of Euros on Red, but we will keep doing things for Red. I've been insanely busy this month. Literally from July 4th until this moment and into the foreseeable future, I've just been busy as shit. But yeah, we still love Red. Don't you worry, sir. Weird Guy, praise you for watching on YouTube. Morning, sir. I can see your internet's back. Yeah, funny story, Melander. It is back. It usually goes out around the same time. It's right around prime time. Everyone gets home, starts using their internets, and my internet goes to balls. What is this? What is this? We'll see what that is. What is this? Next petition. Let's move on. Oh, that Skype message just threw me off my game, guys. It threw me right off my game. I was focused like a laser, and then this thing comes in, and, what in the fucking balls am I looking at? Dun, 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 dun. I'm not talking to you guys at all. I feel so horrible. Sorry. I'm engaged now. I'm engaged in a conversation. I don't have enough juice to multitask like I usually do on Monday nights. I was angry last night. I had Comcast on hold, and then Rogan called me, and so I was like, oh, let's talk. I'm trying to get a guest. I might be able to have a guest in a couple minutes. So, we'll see. Calaros? I think it's Calaros. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I promise I know who you are. Are petitions pre-screened? Okay, so here's how that works. Players submit a petition to the petition form, and then either myself or Eunomia usually will glance at it, just see what it's about, and if it's something a guide can handle, it will get delegated to Aussie or Eunomia. If it's something that only I can do, it goes to me. If it's something that only Darabale can do, then it goes to Darabale. And then some things can go to either or me or Darabale. So yeah, they are pre-screened. They absolutely are. Anytime there's an item restore reimbursement thing, it has to go through usually Eunomia, or someone will verify it through the logs, and then they'll mark it for me. It makes my life so much easier. I just go right through there, and if everything looks good, I can restore it easy peasy. Most of the time is actually spent dealing with raid disputes. That's where like huge chunk of my time goes. Shit, I forget what day it was, but sometime in the last week I had to spend almost 2 hours in a Skype call with a member of IB and a member of TMO trying to resolve an issue. And I mean, I only have so many hours in a day I can put on P99, so it would be nice to be able to use those hours helping the people that need the help, and not sitting there listening to dumb, we'll just call it dumb stuff. Alright, let's move on. Dun, 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 dun. Before, please, blah, 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 blah. What is this? Is this from what I think it is? It is what I think it is. I'm not even dealing with that right now. Alright, let's see. This one should be easy. Dun, 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 dun. Gnashing of teeth. I'm glad to see you online, sir. The guides will, let's see, hello Melander, the guides will bump petitions they have nothing to do with up to either Derek or Sirken. Only ones who can do reimbursements. Yep, that's pretty much the thing. I probably shouldn't have haphazardly, whatever. I had someone to the call.